Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders and the elder bishops, great millstone, which rule well and teach well. And to the Akim, put you in 100% truth and sincerity by risking their life and freedom to do so. And salutations to the hopeful elect. But today's lesson I'm going into is Charlotte dad of 7 who made the headlines after welcoming quadruplets dies at 35. And it says Carlos Abrams Abrahams, a devoted father of 7, has passed away, leaving a Charlotte family in mourning. He gained popularity in 2025 after his family welcomed quadruplets. Anira, Caden, and Carter, who spent over a month in NICU before finally coming home. Beyond his comment as a father, Abrahams was a proud owner of a Craven Caribbean, a Jamaican restaurant and food truck, where he shared his passion for food with the community. In a statement on social media, Rangeria Abraham's wife expressed her sorrow. She said, "Please pray for God to strengthen me even more to navigate life while raising our 7 children. He was an amazing person, father, and husband. His heart was beautiful. We are completely shattered and heartbroken." And it says the grieving wife provided no specific details regarding the circumstances of her husband passing, noted only that he died on June 20th. She said in the post, "To my forever love, my best friend, my husband, words cannot describe the pain that I feel. I'll never be the same." She continued, "God, please just strengthen me even more as I try to navigate life without the man that I've been with for 16 years while raising our children." Abrahams was born in Jamaica and relocated to the USA as a child. He was the tribe of Benjamin. The Charlotte Observer reported that he was raised in Delaware. He met Ranjira as a teenager when he saw her in a mall and mustered the courage to introduce himself. While he was training with the Marine Corps at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, he got married to Ranjira in 2010 in a bar. All the places after the courthouse wedding fell through because they were late. They say the couple first child arrived sooner than expected. The military relocated them to eastern North Carolina. The business opportunity kept them there for many years. They eventually settled in Charlotte, where Abrahams established his restaurant and helped raise a growing family. Over the years, the couple gained hundreds of thousands of followers on social media by chronicling the journey of their expanding family. After sharing the heartbreaking news of her husband passing, Ranjira has been showered with support on social media. Friends and family are also rallying around the family and a GoFundMe campaign are really set up to help the family during the birth of the quadruplets has been reactivated for donations following his death. According to the Hunter Brawley, a colleague of Abraham's, the late entrepreneur was more than just a business owner. He was a friend to so many in our community. To honor Abraham's, the community is banding together to support him. He was originally supposed to be at a Brook Hill Village food truck Friday event on June 26th. Donations will be collected during the event to support the family. Yep. Father 7. Let's hit some scriptures here. We're gonna start right here first. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13, and I'm pretty sure that the Abrahams have seen the Hebrew Israelites, specifically Great Millstone, on all social media platforms. And we try to warn our people, to repent, come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to have that covering. But it says right here to 2 Chronicles 15 and 13 that whomsoever would not seek the Lord, our power of Israel, shall be put to death, whether small or great, whether a man or woman. And like I say, the Lord don't make any mistakes. It's all judgment. Yeah, and he had 7 children, but that don't matter to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord killeth and make alive. He brings down to the grave and he brings up, paraphrasing. So it don't matter. We're just trying to tell everybody that no matter what situation you are in life right now, you best repent, come back, and call on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. To have that covering. This Jake didn't know Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He calling on JC. And he got his judgment. In Romans 2 and 11, for there is no respect of person with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And there's no respect of person. It don't matter. Because like I say, we all tell you that, your spirit is, a reincarnation, several times, every 4th generation, and if you're not under that umbrella of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, hey, it's no respect of person when it comes to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It doesn't matter what you have going on, Now people got to learn to fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Seek ye the kingdom first, and then everything else should be given to you. But a lot of our people put, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on the back burner, and that's where your judgments come, man. You get taken out. But this Jacob, he'll be back in the kingdom, and his rightful mind. He know who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is now. He in the spirit realm. So, but he'll be back. And we still under the curses. Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all of these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and take over thee until thou be destroyed, because thou heart didst not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And like I say, you're still under the curses, still under the curses in Babylon the Great. You know, like I say, a lot of people are still calling on these other false gods, and you getting judged. You know, and not knowing that you under these curses. Hey, if you don't have that hedge of protection, hey, you could be out of here at any time. Because judgments are going out every day, every minute here in Babylon the Great. And like I say, let me see. And that's why, I always, in my lesson with Isaiah 33:6, and it says, the wisdom knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of our salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. And we have to always remember to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Nobody perish being innocent. And we always tell you, man, hey, you come back in these times and you got to understand your spirit has been here, 4 or 5 times. But you need to repent, so, you know what I'm saying, to have that tawah on you, to avoid, judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You don't have that tawah following JC and all these other false gods. That's why it's so important with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding these scriptures. We help navigate, the lack. But judgments are going out all the time. And we just try to tell people, hey, these, us being on the highways and hedges is time sensitive. We try to warn y'all and what to do at these end days. Because we're going to be taken off the streets. And you're going to be left out here. And you're not going to be able to find us on no more platforms. We just trying to warn you all that the times are coming. For the, sleazy Ephraim to come with great wrath. And like I say, our people still getting judged. From Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because you Israelites, you 2/3 won't repent, but that's who getting judged. A lot of these 2/3 just coming back, getting their judgment. But I hope this edified to the hope of the sheep and the lamb, Aquan, Yasharala, call Allah, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. On to the next lesson. Shalom.